speaking to Ros McQuillan, and Ros is from County Armagh, I believe, and
That's right.
you've been singing since you were 16.
Yeah, I'm singing from when I was about 16, yeah.
And this year, who have you supported already this year on tours?
This year I have done Declan early in February in the Allingham in Bundoran, a great country spot. It would be my Nashville of country music. It would be the Irish Nashville to me. So then in June I fronted Nathan Carter for 2 hours before Nathan, done front for him from 10 to 12. So and now I'm here in Irvine.
Playing with Crystal Swing.
Yeah.
And you had an album out last year called Reflections.
Yeah, Country Reflections. It was all of the country music that we were brought up with, like Mummy taught us. The first song that Mummy taught me, or the film, that everything that related to our family life as kids growing up in the music. So a big part of our life was Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter film. So, you know, there's a lot of them tracks. There's two.
So the influences came from?
Yep.
And also you're into the vintage scene.
Oh yes, I drive a tractor.
And we missed you last week. We were in Castlevania last week and we missed her on our tractor. And we just didn't get time to get round to you. So sorry about that. There's a few times we missed you. We missed you in Monaghan, then we missed you in Castlevania. But we caught up with you in Irvinstown. That's the main thing. Now I believe you're...
This one will a circle be unbroken. In a circle be unbroken. By and by, Lord, by and by. Is it better? Roll away and stand up in the sky. And I'm standing by my window.
We're here in Mahon's Hotel in Irvinstown in County Fermanagh, and we're speaking to Alana Quinn. Now, we spoke to you before, Alana, with Robert Mazzell at the Country Music Festival in Monaghan. How have you been getting on since that?
I've been getting on very good. So I have, the last time I had met you, I had my recent single out. It's called Hillbilly Pick and Rambling Girl.
I'm glad you said that, not me.
Yeah, it's quite a mouthful, but yeah, it's been coming on very good. So it has, and it's really helped me along, and I'm really happy that like it's went this far. So.
And you've been out gigging on your own, I believe, since?
I have, yes, been out doing different charity nights and out doing just different in different venues. So it's been good, like so.
And you, Robert Mazzell is a very good friend of yours and a very good support to you as well. Can you tell us about that?
He's very, very helpful, so he is, and he's always there whenever I need him. He gives me so much confidence, and I'm a really, really big fan, so it helps even better. So.
How does it feel to be opening for Crystal Swing tonight here in Irvinstown?
It feels great, yes. It's an absolute pleasure to be here tonight, so thanks to Crystal Swing, and I hope they do well on the tour. Up
Megan Monaghan, and we're speaking to Breach Sherlock, who's going to do a head shave here on the 8th of November. So, Breach, how did this come about?
Well, believe it or not, an old friend of mine, Oliver Bradley, hadn't been in touch with him for a long time when he used to do karaoke, and I heard about Make-A-Wish Foundation through Ollie. So I got in touch with Ollie and he guided me. I got in touch with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, asked could I do a head shave in aid of sick children age. The foundation goes between 3 to 17 years of age. So Raymond here in the Squealing Pig Monaghan Bar and Restaurant was very kind to offer that we could use the Squealing Pig on Friday the 8th of November, Martin. There's a head shave taking place for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Now we're going to speak to Vincey Wamsley, and he's a country singer here from Enniskillen in County Fermanagh. So Vincey, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing for about 15 or 16 years now on a one-man show.
And you were over in London first of all.
I was over in London about 25 or 26 years, over 2 years working, and I hadn't the one-man show there, but I used to get up, they used to call me up and sing on the stage. There are a lot of different singers, and I get up and sing 2 or 3 songs, and I come back home, and people were saying to me, you know, you should get yourself a band and go out there and enjoy it, because I love country music. So about 15 or 16 years ago I decided, with a few pushes from friends, that to go out there and try and get on the music scene. So.
And you got a wee band together? I
have a wee band together, it's just myself, you know. So I released my very first album there last Thursday in a Westville Hotel in Enniskillen with over 400 at it. So I had a really, really good night, you know. I was glad to see all the country music lovers coming to support me.
And that's the album that you have a track in that dedicated to your mother and father. Tell us about that.
That's the album. I dedicated my mother and father because my father took a stroke last year, and he was one of the lucky people who was got in time, and he made a complete full recovery. And my mother was suffering from a form of arthritis, which she's getting good help now from doctors and stuff. And I wanted to do something because, as everyone knows in this world, nothing lasts forever. And I was so proud to have them the other night, last Thursday night in the Westville.
I saw your picture in the papers. Yes, and I see you're very good. Yes, and I know that he can give you just all the things I never could. But I know that he can give you just what he needed most of all. And yes, the door is always open. Just then the lights on in the hall. And yes, the door is always open. Just then the lights on in the hall. Just then you know that I'll be waiting. Just if you ever come to call, yeah.
Stage at the Crystal Swing Tour, and we're speaking to Joe Moore from Dungiven in County Derry.
That is correct, yeah.
And you're a long time in this game. You've got 10 albums released.
I have, yeah, that's right.
And what's the name of the most recent album that you released?
The Point of Light's the most recent album that I have released.
And you were touring in Sweden recently. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I was there for 3 weeks, and that was good now, yeah.
And how did that come about?
Well, I've been going over to Sweden in this last several years, working for different promotional outfits over there, so I've been once every year this last 7 or 8 years.
Well, away down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets harder than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just a living for a minute. Get away down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much of muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about
talking to the bravest person here tonight. It's all about this girl. She started the whole thing. Reed Sherlock, how do you feel?
Well, it's all for a good cause, Martin, so I'm happy.
And it was great to see that the guys come in behind you for support tonight.
They were really brilliant, and thanks very, very much to them all. They're brilliant boys, yeah.
So you feel a little bit apprehensive?
No, not really.
Okay, all the hench ladies and guys. Thank you, Martin.
Well, Breeze, that was a little surprise for you there. You didn't expect me to be standing behind you.
Indeed, I did not, Martin. Fair play to you.
How's it feeling so far?
Very good. I'm glad everybody turned up. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, fantastic crowd for you. Fantastic turnout here in the Squealing Pig.
Definitely, and I'd like to thank everybody who come and to support me.
We were speaking to the Mayor of Monaghan there, Sean Cullen, and he was delighted to be here tonight to support you as well.
Lovely fella. I'd like to thank Sean and Ollie and everybody who come along tonight.
Okay, we'll let you get on. We'll talk to you when you come back, when you get the head shaved, and see how you're feeling about it then. And have they got a mirror ready for you to have a look at it? We'll get a look at it later on. Okay.
Thank you.
Now we're going to speak to Ian Bothwell, who is the founder member of the Crossfire Trust, and it operates here in Crossmaglen on a market day. So Ian, how did this all start for you?
It all started as a result of a television programme which I saw back in 1981, and it showed Crossmaglen in rather negative light with bullet holes and fear and devastation, and I decided to come and remind the people that there was a God who had a future and a hope for them.
And so now we're speaking to Fiona Kieran here in the Cross Square Hotel in Crossmaglen. How long is the hotel open now, Fiona?
Martin, the hotel is open 7 years this March time.
And since you've built the hotel, you've made a recent connection in the last couple of years with the tour company.
Yes, we've made a fantastic connection with a local tour company just right across the border in Enniskeane, Matthews Tours. How that connection came about is through the Crossmaglen and South Armagh Chamber of Commerce, of which I'm secretary, the formation of a tourism subcommittee to connect the natural interland, which would be South Armagh and the Enniskeane, Dundalk, Monaghan area, and that connection has just went from strength to strength.
And this is Matthews that were involved with the Olympics there.
Yes, that's exactly Matthews Tours. Colin Murphy is the representative from Matthews Tours, and myself and Colin work together on promoting tours, particularly the border tours, to the North American market.
Here at Border Region TV, we're always encouraging you to send in items you'd like us to cover on the news, and this is a good news story from Monaghan Town. We had numerous requests sent in to us to come down and see. Well, who's that in the window? Santa has actually moved in here for a few days around Christmas, and the elves are in there busy walking away. So if you do come down to see this fantastic display of lights, do not knock the door and don't disturb Santa. Now, he's got a list in there as well, and you want to make sure you get onto the good list this year. You've got to be good for your mum and dad, you've got to brush your teeth, eat your meals on time, and go to bed when you're told.
Gardaí at Castleblaney, County Monaghan are investigating a robbery which occurred at a bank on the Dublin Road, Castleblaney, this evening, Friday the 20th of December 2013, at approximately 5:05 p.m. Two males used a small white van to gain access to the premises. One of the males then entered the building and took a large amount of cash. Then the two males then left the scene in a white van in the direction of Carrickmacross. No weapons were used and no persons were injured during the incident. Investigating Gardaí are appealing for information, in particular any sightings of a small white coloured van with two males on board in the vicinity of Castleblaney, Carrickmacross, Cullaville prior to or after 5 p.m. this evening. Anyone with information is asked to contact Castleblaney Garda Station on 042 97 40 668